Alrighty, welcome to Gentle Stress Relief Yoga. And I want you to have a block and some kind of tie or something nearby that we can use. We're going to start standing today. So we're also going to focus a little bit on the hips, on opening up the hips. The hips are halfway for most of us between the top and bottom of our body. And having happy hips, having well open hips helps you stand, helps lower some of the pain that you might have in your spine or in your feet or your legs. So that's why often in yoga we sometimes focus on the hips. We also focus on the spine, but most of all we focus on the mind. We can't control everything around us, but what we can control are our own thoughts. And with yoga, we control the thoughts with the breath. And by changing your thoughts, you change your own personal world. So as we stand here, find yourself comfortable. Press maybe the pelvis forward a little bit. Tuck in the belly. Drop the shoulders. Let all expression go from your face. And maybe close the eyes. And let's breathe in self-acceptance. And then exhale doubt. And then breathe in the mantra. I will change my thoughts and change my world. Knowing what we can control and what we can't. Inhale and exhale. Let's breathe into a count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then exhale to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take 2 more breaths with your count. Whatever you want, making sure just the exhale is longer and deeper than the inhale. Relax the jaw, relax the shoulders. Your hips are strong and straight, holding up your body and connecting the lower to the upper. Stretch the arms down. Feel them lengthening down. Fingers are open wide. And then inhale, lift your air all the way up above your head. Shoulders probably came up, so drop them down. And then bring these arms down. Press firmly one hand against the other. Feel the energy, the balance between your right and left side of the body and the energy produced by your hands. Our own personal energy. Bring it into yourself. Share that energy with others. Reach out to the universe for more. Inhale up, recognizing so much more than ourselves, and pull it all down again. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Press the wrists to the right and you look to the left. Press to the left and you look to the right. Intertwine the fingers and press out. Bring them up overhead. Stretching and pulling, lengthening our body, gaining an inch and then coming over to the side. Press again. Press the air and up and press the other way. out, and then bring the arms around, right arm in front, left comes up over the elbow, pulling it in. Inhale up. Exhale, left comes over, right presses it in. And then let's make Temple Mudra. Bring the arms up, Temple Mudra, 2 fingers together, and come over to the right. So the first part takes us over. We're pulling out of it. Release, let this left hand hang. Take it by the right, and then pull it over and down, deepening the stretch. Come back up, inhaling up, exhale out. Lengthen here, relax the hand, let it hang on your head. Other one comes up and pull. And then bring it up again. Let's bring the arms up once more. Over, come front, come to the other side, and up. Left, center, right, and up. Cross right hand over left. Palms together. Bring them up for the back bend. Little or big. And then flip them over each other and open. Left over right. Bringing them up. Come down. And open. Down. Up. Down. Up. Together. Under the chin, lift the head. Back of the head, press it down. Turn to the left. Turn to the right. And release. Let's do a forward fold now. We've taken the spine in all of its directions. So we'll inhale up. Exhale, forward fold to the ground. Bend your knees to touch the ground or keep them straight. Head is down. Head is up. Lengthen here. Hands come down again and step back to your downward facing dog. So spread the fingers. First check out those hands and look back to your feet and push yourself back. Let your head drop. Right now, our shoulders are probably up around our head, so take an extra exhale and push them back. Maybe pedal a little here. Let's step in with the left foot to the center so you can lift up that right leg, bend it, open the hips. First hip opener here, 3-legged dog or wild dog. And then bring that foot down to the center. Lift up the left, bend, and once again, open. Foot goes towards the right glute. And then bring it down. We're going to stretch forward momentarily. Spread those fingers. You're in high plank. Check that every finger pad is pressing down to the mat and then push back. Twice more. Roll forward. Just a little morning strength. If it doesn't suit you, come right down onto your knees. Press back. Last one. Pushing forward. And now we will come down to our knees. Uncurl the toes and bring yourself up for Tibetan Sun Salute. Inhale, and then come down. Exhale into Child's, just briefly here. The head touches the brow. Rather, stretch your arms forward. Pull to bring yourself into Cobra. Once here, We'll again use opposite sides of the brain, the transverse side. So lift your left leg, bending it, and look to the right. Right leg, look to the left. Press back. The hands touch the ground. Come on back up. Inhaling up. Back bend. Child's pose. Brow touches. Wherever it's connecting to the earth. Stretch your arms forward. Roll forward. And this time we'll come onto our forearms for Sphinx pose. Stretching a different part of the body. And once again, turn to the right, bend the left. Turn the other way. Pull back. Coming up, inhaling. Exhale down. Brow touches, connect to the earth. Stretch your arms forward. Come back down. Inhaling up. And then exhale all the way down to your stomachs. Move some of my stuff here. Once here, stretch out your arms so that your shoulders are now on the ground, the front of your shoulders on the ground, on your mat. Lift the right, bend the right leg, lift the knee, and come across your other leg, however far you can. Maybe you're just on the knee, on the leg. Maybe you can twist further than I can. It's a lower body twist, keeping those shoulders there. We do it sometimes on our back. This time we're doing it on our stomach. So stretch that right leg out and then come back. Left, bend it, lift it, take it across. Keeping the shoulders down. Gives a nice stretch to right there, the laterals, the obliques. And come back. Take your hands out to seal pose so that they stretch right out perpendicular to the shoulders, to the chest, and lift yourself up. And then come down. Another frontal lift. Clasp your hands here to pull back and pull yourself up here. Maybe even lift up the legs or not. And bring yourself back down. Turning onto our right side. Have your strap near you. So you're on your right side. Find a way to stay comfortable. You can support your head or you can lie back down and have both toes pointing towards the front of your room and lift up the top leg 5 times. So we'll bring it up once. Don't turn in the hip. 2, 3, 4, 5. Rotate the hip so that the toes now point to the ceiling and bring it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it and then bend and come into tree pose. So once you're in tree pose, make sure you've got your right leg, your standing leg, the foot is flexed as if you're standing, And maybe you can bring this leg up a little higher above the knee. If you've got any kind of knee issue, I do a little bit on this one. Keep it wherever it feels good. Remember, tree can be low or high. Let's release that, and then we'll turn to the other side and do the same thing. Make sure you're in a straight line, that you're not crooked. Sometimes we lose the direction of our body when we change it around and we're not looking. That's our proprioceptive sense. So flex the feet and bring this right leg straight up. Don't let the hip turn because we're working on the outside and the inside. 2, 3, 4, 5. Toes point up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it, bend and bring it down into your tree. So by doing it on the side, we are totally flexed to the side, so your knee won't be in. Sometimes when we do tree pose standing, our knee tends to fall in. We don't get that total sideways. So now we have it 90 degrees out to the side. We're teaching our body what we want to do when we stand. So it starts to have that familiarity, knowing where to go. And then let's just let that come down and turn to your back. Have your belt ready. I'm still in focus here. Move this. We want to keep stretching. We want to keep the ligaments and the muscles moving and stretched and relaxed. Our body's flexible, our mind can be flexible. Let's pull this up. Straight up. Luxuriate. Having your legs straight up, plugged into the hip, our wonderful hips. Flex the other foot and open out to the side. Keep your breath steady. And as you breathe, feel it releasing, feel it going deeper, relaxing deeper towards your mat, towards the ground. And then pull it back up a little bit across the midline, just enough to feel that pull there. Release this and take your foot around one way and then the other. Let's come into our sciatic stretch. Maybe you're noticing your knee goes out a little bit more easily to the side after what we did earlier. And let's pull it all in. And once again, with each breath, find it releasing, softening, opening. It's okay to feel a little discomfort. Don't want you to feel pain, but sometimes working through a little bit of discomfort helps us do that when we're off the mat too, because things aren't always just perfect. Sometimes we live with a little discomfort. But if we change our thoughts, we change our world. So if we think this isn't too bad, instead of this is awful, then we start to believe what we tell ourselves. This isn't too bad. In fact, it's great. Let's bring the foot down and knees over to the left, to the right, rather you look to the left. And then come up, let's do it with the other leg. Open open this one out to the left. And if your leg is way up here, that's great. With each exhale, feel it maybe inch its way a little bit deeper, deeper, deeper towards the ground. Wherever you stretch, if you take it to your ultimate stretch, you're getting the same thing out of it as somebody who might be on the ground or somebody who might be way up here. You're both using the same effort. No self-judgment. And then let's pull it up and take it a little bit across. Release. Take that ankle around one way, then the other. Excuse me. Bend up the knee and fold. Pull it in. Keep your mind easy. Best not even to follow the thoughts that trickle in. Just focus. Inhale and exhale. And then put the feet down and let both knees fall to the left. That's the rebound, the release. And then bringing them up, squeeze them in, flatten that spine. Let's come up to seated. I'll share, that I said I have a little something going on with this left knee. And most of the time I didn't. And so that was the one that was bent in way more. My right one was out and my knees were down, but now I can't. It hurts too much. So I've started to put it on the outside, and I've noticed it comes down a little more from using it more. So you can try and switch up your legs too, so in case you're favoring one over the other. Inhaling up. Balance both sides of the body by the fingers touch. And then let's twist. Exhale to the right. Remember to keep your torso long. Inhale back up. Twist the other way. And release. Again, inhaling. And exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. And come front. Let's press ourselves forward. So it's a flat back. Press, press. Use your hands to pull yourself out. Go as deep as comfortable. And then a wee bit more. Walk over to the right. Come back through center and get to the left. Remember, you're pulling from the base of your spine, so you're lengthening that part that sometimes will hurt in the lower back. So remember, keep it pressed out no matter how high or low you are. Press out, press out. And then let's come up. Inhaling, connect, fall to the right. Inhale, exhale the other way. Keeping it up. Last one coming up. And bring yourself up, take those shoulders up and press them all the way down. Chin is up. All the space you've made in the neck by pressing the shoulders down, lengthening and lifting your chin. Keep the shoulders where they are and bring the chin forward. Picking up the head again, right ear towards right shoulder, and then the left ear towards left. Coming up again to all fours. Just for the spine, a little cat-cow here. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. Honoring the shoulders, take the right arm out, take it underneath and come all the way down for thread the needle. Left arm, bring it around the back. See if you can touch either that right glute or even the thigh, taking it around to the thigh. And come back out. Left arm underneath on the side of your head. Hips are up. Right one around, either here or inside. Opening up the shoulder, opening up the whole chest to the side. And bring it down. Let's stretch out the right leg. Lift it up. Bring it in and kick it. So now take it down parallel, knee to knee, kick it up, bring it back parallel, and turn it to the side. This is what we're doing. Kick, out. Kick, out. Kick, out. Straighten it and swing it to the side and back. Side, back. Once more. Side, back. And let's bend the elbows. Press down. Chaturanga. Once more. And in. Stretch out the left. Lift it up. Bend it. Pull it in. Kick and to the side. Kick up to the side. Kick up. Side. Last one. Stretch it out. And back. Lubricating the hip joint. And then bend and straighten 3 times. And take it in. Let's come on up. Drop the head and then drop the shoulders. Press back towards your heels. Look where you're going. Let's walk up. Come to your flat spine. And inhale yourself up and down. So we'll try tree pose while we're standing, the way we did on the side, and see where our knee goes. Right leg inhaling and exhale. Let's do one more. Inhale and exhale. And release it down. Twist, twist. Second side. Inhale. Exhale into your pose. Taking one more. And come on down. Erase, erase. Let's step into a warrior one. Right foot, left. Arm your arms up. Opening, warrior two. So you just pivot your torso over your bones and come over. And then to side angle. Repeat. Let's open up. Warrior two. Bring your arms behind. Pull back. And then we're coming forward. Once you get down forward, you're going to scoot your head towards your front leg. So I'm bending over. First I'm in the center between my legs. Now I'm scooting towards my front, facing my front foot, so that I can pull back up into warrior one. Again, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Hands behind. Pull up. Come forward, bending forward. Scoot yourself towards your front foot. Feel it in the inner thigh. Turn all the way. Warrior one. Let's bring up our arms. Come into high crescent. And here we are. Let's try the second side. The left foot is front. The right one is back. As wide as you need. Sometimes we used to say ideally it used to be heel to instep. That's pretty narrow. Then it became heel to heel. The cues over time. And then now we realize everybody's got all different kinds of body. And you can be as open or as tight as you like. So I usually try now for heel to heel. Let's come on up. Inhaling up. Exhale. It usually brings me into the right spot, but perhaps not. Reverse. And then side angle. Reverse. And side angle. Open. Hands behind the back. Lift up your heart and then bow. So first you come straight over and then you pivot towards your front leg. And you might have to move the back one in a little bit and then bring yourself back up, warrior one. A bit of maneuvering there. Let's try it again. To warrior two. To reverse. And side angle. Coming back up. Hands behind. Open. And come ready to come forward. Make that shift to your front leg. Adjust the feet as you need. Bringing yourself up. Arms come up, high crescent. And scoop forward. Release those legs. You've been stretched, they've been strengthened. And then let's come into a chair pose using the block. Let's see. This way, the long way, okay? So chair, is a squat. Chair, squat, your hips are back, your spine is straight. So we're like that. Pull it in as close as you can. Bend as much as you like. You're going to pick up this right ankle and put it over the knee. Pull in. Figure four chair. And then step out. And then bring it back. A little balance adjustment, but you're pushing in on your block. I'm thinking of something else and I'm getting distracted. And let's come down. Sorry. Chair again. Left. And then out. Stay bent. And come back. Oops, easy does it. Chair. Release your block. Coming back down to the ground. Let's just bring ourselves down. Let me just check how we are. Okay. Bring your right knee in and up. Flex a little bit for the knee. Step over. Come close and twist to the right. Both hands are now on the right side. You're pushing against this knee. Left hand to the foot. Stretch it out. Bring it forward, crossing the wrists. Pull it in towards the head. This is the challenge pose. Right hand stays on the foot, left comes down. You can fold in your left leg, making a better support for the hips if you'd like, or keep it straight. I'm going to have this leg up. Told it to stay up. So I can release this hand, put it down. So my arm is against the back of my leg here. That's what's keeping it back. That's the pose. You can take it with your other hand if you'd like and see if you can stretch it out to sundial. And then let it come down. Butterfly and come forward. Let's stretch out and do the other leg. So you've got your left pulling it in and up. In, up, in, up. Step it across, pull everything tight together. Twist to the left. I'm really pushing against this knee in order to get the top of my body parallel to my mat. And then come front, Stretch it out. Stretch it out. Bring it forward, cross the wrists. Pull it up. Keep your legs straight if you'd like, or bend it. Let this left hand come in front of your thigh. Even if you're just like this, that's fantastic. It's to push open the open hips, the hips we work with. So you've got your hand there, and maybe you can straighten this leg with your other hand. Maybe you could just keep it up, whichever way is your particular sundial today. And then bring it down, and the rebound will be coming over our bent legs in butterfly. Staying there. And then coming up. Widen the legs to either side since we're working with our hips open, and simply press back with your elbows, and then bring the top of your body down towards the mat. Feel the hinging in the hip flexor. And then help your legs together. Get ready to lie back into your Shavasana. You've done a wonderful job. You've opened your hips. You've stretched. You've strengthened. And now it's time to just yield. Remember, I change my thoughts. I change my world. So now you've got nothing more to do than to lie on your back. I'm going to look for something to share. You lie on the back and breathe. The metta for today is, may I be filled with compassion for myself and others. May I hold myself with care and respect. May I treasure my life. May I be filled with kindness. And then the purpose of these is to extend it. May you be filled with compassion for yourself and others. May you hold yourself with care and respect. May you treasure your life. May you be filled with kindness. Breathe in gratitude. Breathe out judgment, negativity, disappointment. If you've expressed them once, that's enough. You're done. You've shared with yourself, if not with others, some sadness, some disappointment, some judgment. Let it go. Done out there. As always, you can stay in Shavasana, but for the purpose of the class, I pull you out. So while you're lying there, remember to touch the tips of each of your fingers, connecting you with the universe. And as you do so, you say, I am at peace. And then you do it once more. I am good enough. Let's bring the knees up and turn to whichever side is your preference. Evening is the left, daytime is the right, but it doesn't matter. Stay there for a moment, reminiscing, allowing your body to remember that fetal position of just starting life. Until you're ready to Press up. And come back to any comfortable seated position. Once again, balancing both sides of the brain. And during this holiday season, let's remember as we touch our brow to see things as they really are, not as we hope them to be, fear them to be, or wish them to be. May we guard our words with kindness and compassion. You touch your lips, and finally, you bring those hands in towards your heart. May you continue to love yourself so that you can love others. Take that love in, share it, gather more. Inhale up beyond ourselves and exhale down. From the light within me to the light within you, namaste.